Hey, what's up, everyone? It's not just your it's Joe, and I'm gonna talk about my build for Takumi. Um, I pretty much kept basically almost all his skills. I only really added a couple of other things onto his skill set, but other than that, I was trying to be SP efficient, so I didn't try to add too much. But there are other sets out there that I thought of that could be good. So my Takumi is a minus defense for attack Takumi. That's his IVs. And I find I'd rather have a lower defense than a lower resistance because I'd want Takumi to hit at least one magic hit and dish out some damage. So the bread and butter of Takumi is a close counter. So he can attack regardless of distance, right? And when it comes to close counter and distant counter effects, a B slot that's usually really good to have is Vantage, right? And he comes with a pretty good C slot, threat and speed. I guess threat and defense might be a little bit better. But threat and speed does come clutch, especially because he's 33 speed. Some units can outspeed him. But if they get close, then the threat and speed activates and they don't double him. And I can use him to tank a hit. Fuji Yumi really has a useless effect. I don't think I've ever used it. Ever. Yeah, it's a little bit questionable in my opinion, but it could be worse. I gave him shove. I'll go into the other stuff I give. And vengeance. So vantage and vengeance was a very famous combo in Awakening, and to a lesser extent in Fates. Here it's still a decent. Skill, and Takumi can be surprisingly either tanky and he can be really strong. Like he's a jack of all trades. So I've had one point where he killed everyone and the vengeance kept activating. So and the vantage really does come clutch, especially when it's against units that have been hit. Like they already have lost some HP. Takumi can usually just clean up. So he's really good at doing that. I'm not sure if a neutral one is good either. So he has a lot of SP. I don't really know what else I want to put him. I gave him swap and rally speed. Swap is interesting the way I see it because he has the close counter effect, so he can take a hit, right, and then do a hit back. Gave him rally speed as well. It was for a quest. I didn't have much units at the time, so I just gave him rally speed. So I gave him quick riposte and turn speed. So quick riposte actually works well with units with a close counter and distant counter effect, because you're always going to be attacked, so you'd always want to have another follow-up attack, right? The threat speed does come clutch too because it can allow Takumi to double certain units when they're attacking him, kind of thing. So, there's a lot of things that I like about Takumi. He has a decent speed stat too, 33, so he's in that tier. That's his neutral speed actually, so he can go up to 36. And I'd say maybe if you wanted an optimal IV, in my opinion, you either go for the plus attack, minus defense, or the minus resistance, or you go minus resistance plus speed. I think that might be the optimal one, but from experience, I'd rather have the resistance. I can tank a lower defense, so minus defense plus speed. So that allows him to not be doubled by varieties of linds. Depends on their inherent build and whatnot, right? So yeah, this is not really a long conversation. I was trying to be SP efficient. I haven't been disappointed. I guess I could take out threat and speed for threat and defense, right? If there's anything I want to replace, yeah. So the other build that I was gonna talk about is the Quad Suna set with the Brave Bow, the Life and Death, Desperation, Threat and Speed. So Takumi actually I think does it better than she does because he's a lot stronger. So he doesn't really need the quad. Like, he doesn't have to hit 4 times. I think he can finish them off in the 2 times with the Brave Bow, because his speed's not too bad. He already comes with the built-in threat and speed, and then you can just give him the Life and Death, which is expensive, and you give him Desperation. Silver Shana gives the full one, so, as a 4-star. I feel like if you crunch the numbers, Takumi might be a better user of that set than Setsuna is. I think George too. because Tatsuna is not that strong, right? So you're relying on her attacking 4 times, but then Takumi and other Evo users aren't exactly right offs either. Minus Gordon, they could all pretty much do it well. I mean, Gordon has the attack +3, so whatever. Um, yeah, that's everything. Let me know what other ideas or builds you have in yours. The support skill changes, it varies. It's rally speed sometimes, it swaps sometimes, it shoves sometimes. So that support skill, I've been very well. I don't think I have a standard. I have a lot of variety for it. You just pick and choose my poison. But the close counter advantage definitely I'm keeping. That's definitely a combo, especially with the vengeance. I could put reprisal, but sometimes the damage is not enough. And Takumi is good enough to, have vengeance activate on a semi-regular basis, so I don't mind it too much. I suppose there's better sets, right? But I kind of wanted to build on what Takumi already had, and I didn't feel like the need to replace anything. I guess I could, but this is I'm not trying to build an OP set. I'm just trying to have a set that I have fun with, and that I find pretty reliable. So yeah, that's everything. I don't think I have anything more to add. Thank you for watching, and later days.